I did rotate my phone. Hi guys, this is Dina Holtz. I'm a digital reporter with WFRV Local 5 News. I'm here down at Gibson Hall with Dave Willems and Christopher Gold.
Hey there.
Thank you guys so much for coming here and meeting me here. Now, Christopher, you're going to play for us in a minute.
Yeah.
But Dave, I wanted to talk to you real quickly about, you recently acquired Gibson Music Hall. Tell me about why that was important for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're in the process of transitioning the ownership from the three brothers who had it, and they've done a great job in getting this club put together and off the ground a couple of years ago. And then as they went through the process, we decided we wanted to keep this open because it's really, it's our best sounding music club in the area. It's a club that really has been, partly because of the team that we have here, and so we really wanted to make sure that in the heart of downtown Appleton, it becomes kind of the anchor for what we're trying to do with not just original music, but I think just with live music in general for downtown Appleton.
Yes, and you know, I recently just came here for the first time, and it is so beautiful here.
Thank you.
It's really welcoming. You know, the acoustics are amazing. It's really just a staple for Appleton.
I think it's become that very quickly. We have some other really good music clubs in the Fox Cities area, and just down the street there's the Bent Keg, and there's the Copper Rock across the street does a great job with acoustics. So that's all part of course, the whole idea of evolving a music scene and really becoming a city that is really focused on harmony and on song and all that sort of stuff, and that's really where we're going with the whole thing. So yeah.
Now, you're also the co-founder of Mile of Music with Corey Chisel.
Yeah.
Huge music festival that is so popular in this area.
It's been a good journey, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But a journey.
Yes. Now, tomorrow night, you are holding a benefit for our friends in Nashville that were affected by the tornadoes recently. You're calling it Mile of Love.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, in Mile of Love, Appleton supports East Nashville. We have a proclamation from the mayor because, of course, what music has meant to this city over the last 7 or 8 years. Well, if you look at that and you dissect that, a lot of the artists that have come to Appleton from around the country. Last year we had 30 states represented that came here. Many of them are either coming from Nashville or from East Nashville, which is that pocket in the Nashville area where a lot of the original music artists either live or perform at coffee shops and bars. And they're either coming from there, or they've been through there, or they've spent a week of their year there working with other artists. So there's such a strong connection with the artists to Nashville that and some people have referred to us as Nashville North and all that sort of stuff up here, but because of that connection, it's almost like an unofficial sister city to some degree.
Right.
We decided when what happened, when we all learned of what happened, and we started talking to some of the artists that have played Mile of Music, and the fact that some of them were there a half hour before the one venue got leveled by the tornado, Basement East. They were playing a fundraising concert there. We had 10 or 12 of the artists that played Mile of Music last year, and so and they were just there before that, and that it just kind of hit home. It makes you realize just how this stuff can happen so quickly, and then we just wanted to say, how do we return the favor to them of what they brought to us? How can we bring something back to them?
Right. So this is a benefit concert where people can come, hang out,
absolutely,
and really enjoy local artists like one of my favorites, Christopher Gold. We've had you on our morning show, Local 5 Live, and I am such a fan.
Thank you.
Why is it important for you to be involved in something like this?
Well, obviously I have a sort of kindred spirit kind of connection with most musicians. I have several friends that were affected by the storm down in Nashville, and I just think, musician or otherwise, tornado or whatever else, just as people, we kind of have a responsibility to take care of each other and lend a hand when we can. So.
Right, and something like this at Gibson, you share your talents, people enjoy it, they can hang out, but also, and help with the fund.
Yeah, it's really pretty informal. I mean, really, we just decided we're going to have a drum put out that they can throw their dollars in. Any donation, if they want to give $1, if they want to give 50, that's awesome, and they'll be able to come in, and we're going to have about 20-some artists over the course of the evening between 6 and 11 that'll come in and play. Some will play one song, some might play 3. We just had another artist sign up, a band sign up tonight. They'll probably be near the end of the night, and they wanted to do a half hour worth of stuff. So it's really just going to be that thing where it's going to be almost like a sampling show, but we do expect that folks will maybe just stop for 10 minutes on their way to dinner or after dinner, and maybe hopefully throw 20 bucks in the drum. And when we get all that money tallied up, we're going to use some of those friends of ours down in Nashville to get the money to them. And they've actually talked about throwing their guitars on and walking down to a couple of these relief fund offices and delivering the money to them as a way of saying this is from Appleton. So,
Oh, that's so cool. That I think that's amazing, and we're going to get a little bit of a preview. Christopher's nice enough to play for us a little bit. So David,
better him than I.
Right,
Better he
same.
than I. Yeah, yeah.
I can sing my
Absolutely.
face off in my car, but that's not going to benefit
I don't
anyone.
even do a good job of that. So.
So we're going to step out, let you play, and then we'll wrap up the details in just a minute. So Christopher Gold, thank you.
Thank you. I was tired of being good. I didn't even know what good was. I had been a million miles around a weary world. On my hands and knees in the blistering sun, across deserts of desire, over seas of want. And I felt something begging to be released, to love what it loves, and to howl when it wants. Yeah, there was something wild deep within me. And I brought my despair to the table where you laid yours bare. The world kept spinning, but we healed while we shared. And there was sun and there was rain. The sky was wide awake, painting bursts and drips across the landscape. And I felt something begging to be released, to love what it loves, and to howl when it wants. Yeah, there was something wild deep within me. And we were headed home again. We were geese on the wind. We were both lonely, dreaming about the world. I was eager and afraid, but I knew I would know when I'd found my place, where I'd found my home. And I felt something begging to be released, to love what it loves, and to howl when it wants. Yeah, there was something wild deep within me. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. That was beautiful.
Oh, a new song?
Yes.
I thought so.
Dave knows all my songs.
Well, I do.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Right.
That was amazing. Thank
No,
you so
thank
I
you.
much.
even know some that
And-
he hasn't written yet. But
right. So, Dave, I'll have you come in a little bit. Just
Sure,
tell
yeah,
us
yeah. Oh, sorry.
quickly about the details of the event. Where
Yeah.
do people go? What do they do?
So Saturday night, Gibson Community Music Hall, downtown Appleton, and it's from 6 to 11. Doors will open at 5:30. And again, it's kind of like you said before. It's kind of a hangout. Come on in. There'll be music going on that entire time, kind of intermittently, but pretty consistently throughout the evening. And people can just decide what they want to throw into the drum. We'll probably throw a guitar case out too, and we want the whole thing to be. And we're also going to dial up a couple of our friends from Nashville during the evening and have a conversation with them and have them tell us a little bit about what they're seeing down there this week and the relief effort and so forth, so that people can be clued into that as well. So.
Okay, great. Well, that sounds amazing. There's snacks. There's going
There
to
is.
be,
Yep, there'll
you know,
be
so you
snacks.
can
Munchies, salty munchy snacks.
munchies, and then proceeds from the bar are also going to the fund.
Some of
correct?
the proceeds from the bar will go to that as well, and we're hoping that some of our downtown businesses might stop by too and kick a little in as well, the businesses that benefit from the festival as well. So
Wonderful. Well, there you go. That's what you do tomorrow night, Gibson Music Hall, and sending our love to our friends in Nashville. So thanks. Bye. Nashville strong.